Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second episode of the Randomizers podcast.
What?
Yeah, this is the second episode.
This bitch thought it was the first episode.
Of course, it's me, and back with me is Dawn. Say hello.
Hi, guys.
I'm here also with my cousin Trey.
Hello.
He's been in my videos a couple times. And then I have Ruben.
Yeah.
Okay. Concerning the background right now, guys, what's our main topic of today's episode?
God killer.
Video games.
That was way off.
And God Killer Simulator.
Dad
of War.
Dad of War.
Beard of War.
No, Logan of War.
Logan
of War. Oh my god.
All that beard though.
No, but it's mostly game stuff. Mostly game speculation. So, which one should we speculate first?
Oh, what I was talking about, what I was telling Ruben just now is
Bloodborne 2?
Bloodborne 2, maybe. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
That From Software teaser.
So you know how Demon Souls was like the first Souls game ever?
Yeah.
And then it basically like evolved into Dark Souls?
Yeah, but there were other games that From Software made back in the day. For example, there was this one ninja game. It was called Shadow...
Neo?
I think it's that one.
Neo?
I'm not sure. It was a ninja game that From Software made. But it had to do something with shadows, which is why I was going to tell you that at the end of the teaser, it said shadows die twice. Is that what it said?
Why are you telling me this now?
So, that's what I was saying. That maybe it's
dreams are crushed.
Maybe it's the second game of that ninja game.
He
died.
I'm not sure.
I hope so, but at the same time, if you were to pay attention, what?
Come closer.
If I get any closer, it's gonna sound like no. If I get any closer, I have a very loud voice. Okay, I was very quiet in school.
Okay.
Good for you.
And growing up, I'm just kidding. But anyways,
you're very quiet at school.
Yeah.
Planning.
In public is what I mean. School's like the only place I go besides here.
Yeah, but
Bloodborne, they could have gotten so much inspiration from that the same way they kind of did with Demon Souls. Like they did upgrades, and it's like Dark Souls is way better than Demon Souls.
Yeah, but Dark Souls was a reboot of Demon Souls.
Technically.
Thank you, Trey. Reboot. Yeah. That's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah.
What if this is just a reboot of Bloodborne via Shadows? Shadowborn.
Shadowborn.
Shadow War.
I know. I don't know.
That sounds cooler.
That ninja game looked pretty good to me though.
I don't. Yeah. See, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard of that ninja game. But holy fucking shit, that sounds really reliable.
I mean, should we look it up and see what it actually is?
Well, yes. What are you doing on the computer?
Yes, I know. That's what I don't know what
doing. I don't know what it's fucking called though.
Fuck out, bro.
I know.
Just look up.
I'm just gonna put ninja game
From Soft.
From Soft.
Software.
From software.
From software.
Just put From Soft or not From Software.
I guess.
Okay.
I have a question for you guys.
What is it?
Yes.
Is Dead Island 2 actually going to come out?
Shadow Assassins right there.
Dead Island 2?
See, it's right there. Shadow Assassins.
Didn't it come out?
No, that's Riptide. I'm talking about Dead Island 2.
Shadow Assault Technique.
Oh, like the sequel?
I think. Ruben. No, see, it's that one. Shadow Assault.
Well, the reviews don't look really good on that, so I wouldn't ride that dot too much.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Wait. Search Demon Souls. Okay. Do it now. Let's look at those reviews and we'll compare them to Tenchu.
Shadow, the Tenchu series. See, it has to do with shadows or something.
Demon Souls, okay.
And that's why it said.
Yeah.
Oh, does it have reviews?
I don't see it. Dude! It's going for freaking $500 on eBay.
Hey, don't question eBay.
It's eBay.
It didn't really sell that good on.
All right, go back so I can look at that other stuff. Okay. Shadow Assault 2008?
And it was an arcade game.
It's not even that old.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's not even that. Well,
but there's other ones. There's other Like
Holy
this
fucking
one.
shit! It's
Shadow
been
Assassin.
10 years since 2008.
Oh,
See?
like this one too. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All of these. Wow.
Yeah, but From Software wasn't a household name till Dark Souls.
Yeah.
And Bloodborne even propelled them even more. So wouldn't you think they want to capitalize on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Or maybe they can go back
When
on
Dark
their
Souls
other
1 came
projects
out?
and make it better.
Hey. This is a safe area.
This is a
I
safe
don't
space.
believe in your safe space ideology.
I need more room. Ah!
Wait, what's that other ninja game that's coming out next year? It's
Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima. That shit looks good. Ghost
Really?
of Sushi.
Yeah,
that
it's
shit
coming
looks
from,
good.
Sushi.
That shit looks
Who made
good.
it, or what?
That's coming from the team that made the Infamous series.
Infamous?
Yeah.
Like Infamous, the fucking lightning.
Infamous
It's
seconds.
coming
Yeah.
from them.
Dude, I fucking
Oh.
love
It's like
Infamous.
it's a feudal
Lightning
Japan open world game where he plays a samurai.
Ooh.
No, samurai / ninja.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
What is, all this
It's
ninja
based-
shit
it's
happened
a-
because
it's
of
a-
Neo.
It's actually based.
Even though Neo's like samurais, right?
Yeah.
It's based off historical events when I think it was the Mongolians invaded like the island of Tsushima off the coast of Japan.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the game
The
is
Sea
you
of
avenge your
Japan?
ancestors
Oh, that's cool.
or your relatives at that point, not ancestors, but
I'm somewhere in Africa.
Oh,
somewhere in Africa.
you bless the rains down in Africa?
Speaking of
About 100,000
Stop.
miles off.
Speaking of
Stop.
historically accurate, there's also this one medieval open world RPG. It's coming out this year.
Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Yeah,
Oh.
that shit looks good.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, Trey, you got this shit on point. I don't even know those games.
Dude,
I mean,
I
Fuck,
gotta-
he works at GameStop.
He works
I
at
gotta
GameStop.
know this shit, bro.
He knows his shit. He's supposed
When-
to know this.
When do you guys
his job
think God
depends
of
on.
War's coming out?
Next year?
Next year.
No,
Really?
I'm joking. Like
Give it-
in, like
give it-
in
Jesus Christ.
Give his
I'm
exact
joking.
date, Trey. Give us
March 22nd, 2018.
March?
Yes.
I mean,
Calling
it's
it.
already
Wow.
2018.
Wow.
I'm calling
So
it.
2 more months.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stop.
I'm
You're getting me
calling-
hype.
I'm calling March for that. Yeah. So, I mean,
Yeah,
because the pop figures
okay.
just came out for it. Usually pop figures come out about 2 months before whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Trey,
So
for
like
telling us this.
so Spider-Man, like the pop figure comes out on March 1st.
Hey,
Spider-Man.
that's my
Yeah.
birthday.
So it's gonna come out like
It's-
what in May?
Yeah, I think May or June would probably be about the time that Spider-Man comes out.
Damn. Well, yeah. I mean, to sell like
Ghost
pop
of
figures
Sushi,
soon?
though.
Ghost of Sushi. Okay, and you were saying something about
Wait.
Dead Island 2?
Yeah, I don't think that game's ever gonna come out.
Yeah, they
I
haven't
thought
really
it came
said shit.
out last year.
No,
They kept pushing it back.
The trailer came out last year.
there was a trailer like 3 years ago. For
3
it.
years?
Yes.
They
What
pushed
year
it. back.
is it? God damn.
Oh, please. Yeah, like in 2014.
You guys, time is
Fuck
going
me,
too
Chris.
fast. I'm scared.
Man, it's going too slow for me.
But with Dead Island, there's like another game that I liked playing. It was the Dead Island Epidemic. And
Epidemic?
yeah, and it was in closed beta, and I was able to play it, and it was really fun. It was actually like a MOBA version of Dead Island, and there was like so many cool characters that you could choose from and stuff. And then they had to take it down, and like last year,
Whatever for.
I don't know, but I think they had like a thing last year. They try to bring it back, but they haven't said any more news recently, and I really hope it comes back because I actually really like that game.
I remember. I distinctly remember when Dead Island came out. It was when I was watching High School of the Dead,
Oh, okay, what a coincidence.
Stop.
Well, you got
and every time I see the trailer for Dead Island, it reminds me of High School of the Dead.
Oh, them big anime titties and zombies all over the place.
you guys know that the game's been through like 3 different developers, right?
Yeah.
Which game?
Dead Island 2. It's been scrapped so many times now.
Oh my god.
That's a red flag.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
Why?
It's out.
They could have just made Dead Island again, but new and better.
Well, the idea was they wanted to take it to California, so it was going to be in Hollywood, but I guess it was too much of like a task to handle for them.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay,
I think they ran out of funding too.
Their first problem: California is not an island.
Yes,
I'm
that's
just-
one of the
What do you
that was
shit.
actually one of the biggest complaints was that it was not an island. You are in fact right about that, sir.
That's fucking funny, man.
Wait. So they wanted to do it in California.
Yeah,
In
they had
Hollywood
gameplay footage.
specifically.
Yeah, they had gameplay footage.
But the
of
biggest,
Yeah, the
but
trailer.
but the biggest problem was that
it.
California is not an
full-on
island.
Gameplay.
I mean, they would
And
call
then
it an
they
island, I
scrapped
guess,
it.
just because you're near
Yeah.
the shore. So I guess.
It's went through 3 different
Dude, we
developers.
probably would have had it by this month. If they fucking did.
I mean, it's still up for pre-order at all locations. Like they're hoping that it still comes out, but I don't think it will.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hope.
You want to
like
get
to-
those golden weapons?
I like to pre-order Dead Island 2.
Can
Can
may
you?
I
Yeah, you
please
can.
pre-order
What?
Kingdom Hearts 5?
Get 3 out first, please.
No.
See, I think that's coming out in, like Christmas time this year.
Can I please pre-order? Gears of War
Like
5?
it's far off still, but I still think
It's
that-
this year.
Yeah, it has to be, because if it's not, then I'm tired of Papa Nomura blue balling the fuck out of us. Like,
Tatsuya Nomura, why?
yeah,
My
he's over there
balls are
making a world
about
of
to
Final
burst.
Fantasy and fucking Final Fantasy 15 when he should be working on his baby.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, it's not.
It's the cash cow. We just talked about this.
I hear that that fucking Death Stranding might actually come out earlier.
Yeah, so 2 weeks ago, the CEO of the Sony PlayStation department actually said that Death Stranding was actually one of the fastest developed games they've ever seen at Sony.
Really?
Yeah, so
Oh god.
then they said that fans of the game in 2018 will have something to be cheering about.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm
Good
guessing
shit.
E3 maybe we get like a March release for it next year.
Still confusing as fuck.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I just want to play it.
Fuck
Me
if I
neither.
care. Hey Trey,
It looks.
Yeah.
riddle me this. No, I'm just joking. When you know what Fortnite is, right?
Yeah,
It's a beautiful game, right?
Yes.
When does it come out like for free, like the campaign?
the full, I'd probably say like August.
August?
Yeah.
Because I've been waiting for that shit forever, and I know it comes out this year because they keep
you
saying
still play the
this year.
battlegrounds.
Oh yeah,
This-
the Save the World
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, Save the World portion, it's supposed to be coming out free this year. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like summertime, like July through August.
In the summertime when the
The
God
weather is
damn it!
hot.
It's too cold for that. In
When the
other words,
weather's fine, you got women on your mind.
women. Okay.
Fortnite.
Remember God of War? I don't.
The only one I played was God of War 3.
I've only seen gameplay. I've never actually played a God of War. being
They're
honest.
good.
Really?
This is actually the first one that I'm actually excited for the story. The story actually looks really good. The other ones it was just because of gameplay, but this one the story actually looks pretty interesting.
Now
Yeah.
he's daddy.
Yeah, he's Dad of War
It's
now.
way
Dad of
more
War.
story now
Yeah,
compared to I'm gonna fucking rip your head off.
yeah.
I know.
You're grounded.
Dude, I can't wait to see fucking Odin, Thor.
Yeah, it's just
We
nothing but
haven't even-
fuck the gods.
We haven't even seen them yet. And
Dude, they're probably gonna have magnificent beards that
Oh
make
my
Kratos
God.
look like a bitch.
I am starting.
Get ready for those beards.
Oh man.
I'm starting to like the concept of that now. Like they went from was it Greek?
Yeah, Greek mythology.
Yeah, to Nordic.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Next is probably gonna be Christianity.
Christian,
Hey, stop.
No, not even.
you must kill David.
Oh my god.
I know,
What's
right?
that game? Fuck. It was another Sony game. It was a zombies one. Fuck, I can't remember the name.
Zombie.
Days
is it
Gone?
Zombie
Days
U?
Gone.
Days
there we go.
Gone.
Days
When do
Gone.
you guys think that's gonna come out?
I have no
have
idea.
no idea.
Y'all
Next-
want y'all
next
want a
year.
water?
I'll
This
take
time?
a
I'll take
cooling
You
beverage.
think this year, this time next year?
I think it's gonna come
like
out
it's
this year.
Anyone
like
else want water?
a whole year, man.
I think it's coming out this year.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
it looks
Yeah.
like they're
A late
pretty.
release?
Probably. More than likely a summer. Probably a summer.
Summer release?
I don't know.
You're
Summer.
ballsy there, man.
Yeah, I think it's gonna come out at the end of the year when all the sales go up,
Yeah, towards Christmas.
like
It-
November.
Because
around-
like, my thinking is that like The Last of Us 2 is gonna come out early next year.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck yeah!
Probably that March or April window, and you don't want to release Days Gone around the same window because it's gonna clash. It's
It's
kind of the
gonna-
same concept.
Yeah, remember. What was that one game? Well, I'm trying to remember because everyone forgot about it.
It's that other one on
But
Xbox, huh?
it came out the same time that Black Ops 2 came out, or Black Ops 3, one of them.
And was it a zombie
Was it
thing?
Titanfall?
or-
Nope,
Titanfall.
it was by Gearbox.
Oh, Battleborn.
Battleborn. Okay.
Battleborn. Oh yeah, kind of Battleborn Overwatch.
Because the other day, it's like $5 now, and that game's new. Like,
Really?
Yeah, you
It
can
came
get
out.
a copy at GameStop for like $5. It's
It came out 2016.
It's it's because they tried to rival against like Overwatch, and that
that's the game.
They failed.
it came out like what was it, like 3 weeks before Overwatch? And people were like, I'm not gonna spend my money on this shit. Might as well just wait till the real shit comes out.
I know. I think it's because when they saw the developers of both games, when they saw Battleborn come out, they're just like, that looks kind of cool. And then when they see Overwatch, like, Blizzard, I'm on that shit.
Big titty girls.
Borderlands 3. When is that?
Borderlands 3.
Shit.
Stop. You need to stop. You don't want to get into Borderlands with me, boy.
When do you think it's coming out? I think this year.
Yeah, I think it's coming out this year.
Yeah, because Gearbox is saying that their next quarter 2 of 2018 is going to be their biggest quarter they've ever had in sales wise. So I'm thinking. I think we got an announcement coming soon.
How do you think they're gonna make the cover of that one now? Just like just doing that and then like an extra one just right here.
No.
No.
With the foot. The foot. There's 3, and then you gotta put your foot.
Wait. I got one. It's gonna be his fingers, and it's gonna be a whole bunch of other different ones pointing at his head, like all around him.
Damn.
I think.
I just want a new Borderlands game, dude.
I could see Borderlands in that.
One more speculation. He's pointing one on the side of his head and on the bottom. And then there's a midget riding on his back, and he's also doing it.
Okay,
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be a cool box art.
Yeah, like
somebody
that.
hire this
I would
man.
love that.
Someone hire this man.
Gearbox, if you're listening, I know you're not.
Yeah, like from the first game where there was that midget guy. He could be riding on his back, and he'd be pointing at his head too.
Dude, fuck yeah.
Okay,
I think Tiny Tina is gonna be a playable character. I'm going even further here.
Stop. Okay, you need to legit stop because I have not even conceived that in my mind for a second.
She had a DLC in 2, right?
Yeah, she had the Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep.
Yeah, it was like a D&D kind of version.
That's cool.
That was
good.
Actually
that
really
was
a good DLC.
Okay. I think she's gonna be grown up now. I think she's gonna be one of the characters.
Mid-sized Tina.
Dude, that would be so awesome. Right? She'll still be tiny, but you'll see that she grew.
Yeah.
Grown Tina.
Yeah, adult Tina.
Grows one more foot.
Big Tina. There
not so teeny Tina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not so teeny.
Explosive Tina.
Explosive.
Jesus.
Okay. Yeah. A speculation for me.
Damn.
Even though it's an indie game.
Goddamn.
Guacamelee 2.
Guacamelee 2?
Yeah.
June.
June?
Well, it is an indie game.
Yeah.
So that kind of throws off the release date just a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, they could, because they don't have quotas to meet like AAA titles, but
AAA titles.
It's
I don't know. Because that's a very specific kind of game. Like, I didn't even hear about that game until you mentioned it to me. And then I saw gameplay and I got into it.
It's really fun. I really like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had the first one on Xbox. It was free 1 month. And I was like, fuck it, I'll just try it. And it was actually pretty good.
So many good games.
I know.
I still want my Metro Exodus, though.
Oh, yeah. That one, I think, is coming out this year, too.
It is.
I think this year might be one of the best years of gaming we've ever had. Last year set a pretty high note, but this year, with all the God of Wars, Spider-Mans, Kingdom Hearts finally might be able to come out.
I know, finally.
Last year was a good year.
Yeah, last year was probably the best year I think we've had in gaming.
And when you mention quotas, it's just like, AAA titles will always have a quota, but then when it goes to Square Enix, it's like, all right, guys, we got to get ready for Kingdom Hearts 3.
15 years to work on it, don't worry.
Yeah, it's like, we got to get ready for Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, when is that coming out again? I don't know, check the quota. What's a quota?
What's a quota?
Wait, what?
Nah, don't worry about
it.
Quota. Take your time.
What are you wearing? What is that? This? It's a watch. What does it do? It tells time. What is time?
What about the Final Fantasy VII remake?
Dude,
that's gonna be 2020, dude.
You think so? It's episodic.
2019.
They could release the first episode
2019.
I don't like
2019 and put Advent Children 2020.
But that looks like a very good game. From what I've been
told.
told.
They announced it in 2015. What are you talking about? That was 2 years ago.
I don't know anything about Final Fantasy.
It's because
I'm still on the hype train for that one.
It's because what Nomura and Square Enix, what they said is that both Final Fantasy VII Remake and Kingdom Hearts 3 are in development as they speak, but they don't know if they are going to release it anytime soon between now and 2020. That's exactly what they said.
Maybe they just like to have
Fuck
long
me in the
vacations.
They like, yeah, really long vacations.
Fuck me in the
think-
ass.
Call
And
me
this is like
Obama.
complete off topic what we're talking about, but I think,
Games.
you know,
I mean, we could
Wait.
always like segue onto different topics. That's
well,
the
it's
thing.
the same. It's the same topic. It just goes back to the whole Spider-Man thing. Like earlier this week, Insomniac, developer team members, they tweeted out pictures of them with Spider-Man on the crossbar, and they were saying that the whole studio was getting to play test it
Oh my
all the
god.
way through. So that I'm pretty sure that right now they're in like the polishing phase. And they
Damn.
have like 2 months. I give them like a 2-month window before they feel comfortable releasing it.
Isn't it? Well, I don't know much about like the sales and all that, but when they're done with the game, how long does it take until they actually release it? Like to get everything organized and ship out everything.
Like about like 5 months.
Yeah. So right now where they're at in game development, they're in the home stretch right now. So they're going through polishing the game, making sure everything works properly. So that when it goes gold, that's what it's called. Gold. When a game goes gold, it's usually about a month before it comes out. So that means they're starting to print it on a disc. They're starting to get everything going. I think they're about to head to that phase. That's why I say there's like a May to June release on it.
Yeah.
That Spider-Man looks so good too.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Well,
The way that he swings is so dynamic.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
it's
That's
evolutionary.
the first time I ever see you make that face, Ruben.
Really?
Say that face of satisfaction.
Yeah. I'm liking this convo.
That's how much he likes that Spider-Man.
I love it.
You heard it here, folks.
It's I think that'll be the Arkham of the Spider-Man game franchise.
Yeah.
DC has Arkham, Marvel has Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You don't see.
mean,
You don't see. Oh, never mind. Go ahead. Keep going.
I was gonna say it's when it comes to games and developing shit, it's like no matter what, whenever they go into like their polishing process before they actually release the game, there will still be stuff that people will find that's not right.
Yeah, that'll come over time, and nowadays with technology,
Yeah.
they can release the patches and stuff for it.
I can just like imagine it's just like, all right, the new Spider-Man game's out. It's like, oh wait, crap, we forgot to put in something about the Rhino's walk cycle. He looks like a freaking stick figure. Then
It's like,
Who did this? And he's just like on all fours.
He's a real rhino.
he wanted to play the part. Like that kind of reminded me of like a DC comic.
But
Wait, what?
you go ahead.
That kind of reminded me of a DC comic where it just shows Commissioner Gordon looking at Batman and Robin, and freaking Batman. They both have like realistic masks on. So like with Batman, it's like you see like those big fat like bat ears on it, and like the weird like upward nose. And like with Robin, you actually see like feathers and like the little beak where the nose is. And then you just see Batman is like, we're going for a more realistic approach.
Oh god.
how about the Square Enix Avengers project?
Oh yeah.
Damn, I forgot
When you-
about that.
Yeah, when do you think we hear about that one?
Never.
Never. So I forgot it's got Square Enix on the title. That's
That's
that
why.
automatically pushes it back.
Avengers making a game.
Yeah, it's
Damn.
Crystal Dynamics is helping work on it.
Damn.
Eidos Montreal's working on it, and so is Square Enix.
Dude, they have the fan base to back them up so hard with that.
I mean,
Everybody loves the
they
Avengers,
said early 2018 we should be hearing stuff about it.
right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Like at least.
So hopefully maybe for E3 we'll at least hear something.
Going back to Final Fantasy VII. So are they still making that episodic?
Yeah.
Or, they are.
Yeah, so the Final Fantasy VII remake is episodic.
So it's not.
what does that mean?
Is it?
So it's kind of like Life is Strange, where they release an episode like once a month.
Yeah.
But this one's
So
gonna be
is-
like far apart from each other because
So it's
quality.
only gonna. So are they gonna make a hard copy of it, or is it only gonna be digital?
they probably won't make a hard copy till they're like halfway through it. If
Oh.
I'm being honest.
Oh man.
Kind of like what they
And
did
then
with
they'll
freaking-
probably just, if they do ever make a hard copy for it, it'll be like the disc will have the first few episodes, and then the rest will have like a DLC.
How long
code
is
for
this?
it.
How long is Final Fantasy VII? I have never played it. I don't know how long it is.
I'm pretty sure it's like 40 hours at least.
Yeah.
40 hours.
And that's just the story. I'm pretty sure with all the side quests and stuff to do, probably around
Longer.
up to about 80.
Damn, son.
A good example of that would be all the Telltale games.
Yeah, so
Telltale.
that's what they're kind of doing with Final Fantasy VII, but there's more work going behind it. So that's why I think they're gonna release episode and it's gonna be like 3 to 4 months of silence, and then the new episode, and then the new one, and then they're gonna keep releasing it on cliffhangers, and you're gonna be stuck there for 3 months not knowing what the fuck's gonna happen next unless you played the older version of the game.
Boy, does that sure sound like Final Fantasy 15.
God, I hope it doesn't fail. God, I hope it doesn't fail.
I don't think it'll fail. It's just a matter of when it's gonna come out.
Yeah.
Well, anything could go. Well, I know they're still gonna put the same story and everything. And,
Oh yeah, of course.
I mean, it's a good story, but I just hope it looks okay.
Oh man,
No,
we're forgetting like one of the biggest games this year, Red Dead 2. When's that coming
yeah.
out?
Oh shit!
When's that coming out?
shit!
I was waiting.
Dude, for sure. dude, for sure, Christmas.
Christmas?
For sure.
I think earlier.
Yeah,
I think a little earlier,
I think
probably
that-
like October, maybe.
I think earlier.
I think earlier than that.
I think
Like sometime
July,
in the summer.
August.
July, August.
And any game that comes out near is just gonna get shit on. Any developer out there is trying to avoid Red Dead right now.
Dude, they're okay. So
like
Red
the only-
Dead Redemption's
it's like
a
the
really
only
great
Western
game.
Yeah.
It
game.
really is. It's like everybody knows GTA via Cowboys. It's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And then they made a zombie version of it.
Yeah. I mean, I can't believe I forgot about that one. So
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. I was like, what's another big game coming out this year? And no shit.
Red
Lo and
Dead.
behold, the biggest game that's supposed to be coming out like this decade is supposed to be Red Dead 2.
Hell yeah, boy.
Dude, and I love how they're also hyping it in GTA Online, how they did that scavenger
Oh,
hunt
yeah.
thing for the pistol. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, and it said like if you get 50 headshots with this revolver, you could get something special, like a special skin for your revolver in Red Dead 2. Like,
VR chat is still my favorite so far.
Stop.
No, dude, come on.
Don was playing it before we did this episode.
Dude, it's fucking great.
Yeah,
man.
you look like you were having a blast.
For a while, I was thick Michelle Obama.
Thick cartoon Michelle Obama.
Then I turned into that Digimon, fucking Agumon?
Agumon, I think.
Agumon?
Yeah.
God, there's people there are really chill too. Like, you can talk to anyone.
Yeah, it's cool. But but going back with Red Dead 2, like some company try to make like their own like online version.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was just called Wild West Online.
Yeah.
And like I'm just like, why?
They're just trying to capitalize. I think they're going to try to release that before Red Dead or after to, because it's supposed to be a free to play game. So they're kind of,
Oh, okay.
yeah, so they want to dick ride Red Dead success for those that can't afford to get it, I guess.
And put like a shit ton of microtransactions, I bet.
Yeah, actually I'm a little worried that Red Dead's going to do that because Take-Two has already said that they want to focus more on player spending rather than stuff like that.
See, like
Other
the thing with microtransactions, what I'm thinking is like you got to learn to like minimalize the need for them.
Yeah.
Like I think Warframe's a good example of that.
Yeah, Warframe's a really good example.
Because like all the shit that you like that you can unlock and shit, you can either make it yourself just by finding stuff in the game or buying it with real money. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, does it?
Yeah, so it's EA's got to learn from that.
Yeah, EA has a lot to learn, especially because they got rid of that single-player Star Wars game that's supposed to be coming out this year.
Oh, really?
They got rid of it?
They scrapped it and they completely shut down.
Dude, they scrapped the last single player game.
30.
Oh my fucking Christ.
Star Wars 3030 something
Hey!
like that.
13.
13.
Yeah,
Stop.
they-
Don't turn around. Don't watch that. Avert your eyes.
I can still see
Turn
it.
off the
I can
TV.
still
Why is
see
it playing?
It's yeah.
More topics, that's why.
They
That
they
dude,
scrapped it, dude. They completely shut down Visceral Games.
like a fucking Star Wars stereotype, I had hope for that game.
Now
Yeah.
we'll never
It
get a
looked- I mean, from what we saw, what we were hearing about it sounded like it was going to be like the Uncharted of Star Wars games.
Yes,
Oh my
dude.
god.
Exactly. It would have been a great story.
Oh, speaking of, what did you guys think of the newest Uncharted?
Lost
Haven't-
Legacy?
Dude.
Last Legacy.
Yeah,
That sounds pretty good.
Good.
I have not
Really?
played it.
Shit,
Yeah.
great.
Honestly, if they wanted to move on without Nathan Drake, I think they could do it with Chloe Fraser and Nadine Ross. Those two had really good chemistry.
Yeah.
It's because people kept hating on
Either-
it because they're just like, there's no Nathan Drake.
Dude,
Well,
either
they're
way,
fucking retarded.
dude, either way,
You
the
need to play
right. All I know is that the writing is gonna
Yeah.
be good. Like the jokes,
Yeah.
the quirky remarks are gonna
Yeah.
be great. I
I
mean,
mean-
it's fucking Uncharted. That's
Yeah.
their spiel.
They even
man.
teased that like if they were gonna do something with that, Chloe Fraser, Nadine Ross, and then Sam Drake would be the main three.
Ah.
Yeah, so they'd be bringing Laura Bailey back, Troy Baker, I don't know the woman that plays Chloe Fraser, but yeah, in all of them.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I haven't. It's because like I haven't even played, like I think the last 2 Uncharted games.
Uncharted 4 was really good, dude. That was
That's
my game
why.
of the year last year,
Excellent.
2016.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Game.
Spicy meatball.
Yeah,
Spicy meatball.
Last of Us,
Especially
2,
with the
Ethan.
grappling hook. Holy
Last of Us
fuck.
2.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh.
I haven't even played The Last of Us.
Okay,
Dude, you're missing out.
Yeah, it's
That's
awesome.
like one of those games
Done.
you have to play.
The Last of Us is an extremely good game.
Yeah.
It's unbelievably amazing.
Yeah, the game.
The multiplayer is so good. The
I have not
story
played
is
the multiplayer.
unbelievable.
Yeah, the story, that's what really drives the game. I mean, the gameplay is not revolutionary.
Yeah,
but
it's just a lot of sneaking around.
Yeah, but
basically.
the story is just, it'll have you crying in the first 5 minutes.
I am probably the only one who hasn't played.
No, I know people that haven't played it. I want to smack them upside the head.
I haven't
But,
played it.
Yeah.
I give you permission.
yeah,
No,
that's
right
good.
now.
No, yeah, I won't hit you. But yeah, that's one of those games you just have to experience. You either love it or you hate it. There's no in between.
It's awesome.
Like I know
There's no
I know what happens in the beginning.
Yeah,
Like I've played the beginning. I have played it, but just the beginning. I haven't played all of it though.
yeah,
So-
that's you just have to play it.
Yeah,
Especially part 2. They're talking about Ellie being the main character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you fall in love with these characters, man.
Yeah, they're
Ellie
really well
is
written.
so awesome.
Perfect.
Fucking
Perfectly
Joel?
written characters.
Is the shit.
Yeah.
Oof.
Ellie
Yeah,
kind
he's
of
a
reminds.
spicy meatball.
Ellie kind of reminds me
I
of
mean,
that.
if I like Uncharted,
um,
then I'll definitely like this, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
same
for
developer.
sure.
All right,
For
all right,
sure.
all right, yeah, okay, sure, cool shit.
Ellie reminds me of the girl from
It's just Naughty Dog,
From
man.
Kick-Ass.
It's like great writing. man.
Kick-Ass?
yeah,
Fucking hit girl?
yeah,
Oh, Chloe
Like
Grace
her-
Moretz.
like the actor.
Chloe's Grace Moretz.
Wait, is it her?
Is
What?
is that
She's
her
the
name?
voice actor?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I'm just saying it reminds me of her.
Yeah,
She's a
'cause
good
it's
actor.
like- yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, anything Naughty Dog puts out is just a fucking... They're like Rockstar. Anything they put out is just a fucking dime. It's
I
just...
know.
It's always like they're original.
Yeah.
Because they know what they're doing.
I'm
Yeah,
glad.
they know how to do good storytelling. Rockstar knows how to make good gameplay and storytelling. Naughty Dog knows how to do the storytelling department. Sometimes they can make some gameplay changes that are, industry changing, but they haven't done that in a while.
So, I was gonna go on to Destiny 2.
Oh.
Have
boy.
the fucking expansions
Oh,
come out
boy.
already?
Oh,
Speaking of Destiny
It
2,
already
Let me
came out,
tell
you
you.
No,
mean?
have some of them already come out?
the first one did.
Osiris?
Yeah.
Osiris?
Curse of Osiris came out to
Fucking 2 hours long, am I right?
to critically
What the
panned. I'm looking forward to Anthem because I had faith in Destiny and I got smacked in the back of the head for having faith in that franchise.
I hope Anthem kicks
glad I didn't buy
Destiny
it.
off the
Yeah,
throne.
I was a huge Destiny fan, but I hope Anthem just fucking smacks Destiny.
Yeah, you were the one that got me into Destiny, and I
Yeah.
thought it was really cool. And then like all this bullshit's been going on.
It's because Activision and EA, dude, they're so fucking greedy. Like they just need to let players experience. There's reports coming out now that what we got for Destiny 2 was a 1.5 year work because they halfway through development they rebooted Destiny 2.
Yeah.
So that what we got was pretty much leftover assets from the first game that were just scrapped and they just threw it in. Well, they're gonna make a new game out of
you
this.
fucking kidding me?
No, I'm pretty sure that's what they did too because Activision's fucking retarded.
Dude.
Fuck. So it's basically. I know it's a little bit of a fucked up way to say, but it's Destiny, the first one, year 2. It's the same shit.
Oh no, it
different
is
toilet.
definitely. I mean, they did change some things, but that's one of my things I was saying was like, they did change some things, but it was minor stuff.
Like the weapon system.
They changed a couple of things here and there, and I was like, this doesn't feel like a sequel. This feels like it could have been a DLC.
It didn't look like a sequel.
It's just more Destiny.
Yeah, it's just more Destiny. That's what I'm saying. I hope Anthem has the story and the gameplay right, and then they worry about the DLC later on down the line, rather than Bungie focusing on the DLC.
Who's making Anthem?
BioWare.
BioWare. Isn't that the people that made
dat?
fuck.
They're the ones that made the Mass Effect trilogy.
Oh, they made Mass Effect.
So
Okay,
BioWare has different departments.
I was thinking of I was thinking of Titanfall for some reason.
No, that's a Respawn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so BioWare is the one that made the Mass Effect trilogy, the Dragon Age games. So they have different development teams, and the team that's working on Anthem is actually the one that made the original 3 Mass Effect games.
Damn.
So it's they're calling it the Bob Dylan of games.
Wow.
Yeah, before they announced it was codenamed Project Dylan.
Oh.
Project Dylan.
Yeah, so I have faith in this. People have a nasty taste in their mouth after Mass Effect Andromeda from BioWare.
Oh, God,
But
dude.
that was like their junior team.
I
working on it.
completely forgot about
Yeah.
That game was some fucking trash. But yeah, that was their junior team. They shut down that studio after that.
that.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Wow.
they've even put Mass Effect on the back burner for now.
See,
They
that-
have no
that's
idea
why we
what
can't
they're
have
gonna do.
nice things.
That's just because like that's one thing I don't like about EA is they'll rush anything out. If it's not working, they still they want to get it out just so they can get that money in their pocket. It's like they're not really focused on the consumer at this point.
Ugh.
I mean, you could always sell it. People will always buy it
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they're already up there. But I mean,
Nah, dude, they're gonna be dethroned.
I know with Destiny now, I lost faith because
well, after what is that?
Told you,
Battlefront
I
2?
fucking
Battlefront
oh,
told you.
with
Battlefront
EA?
2. God
After
damn.
that,
Good game, but their idea of how player support.
like, I don't think EA is
needed-
ever gonna sell anything else besides sports games now.
I don't know who gave them the rights to make Star Wars games, but that person should be smacked upside the head because that is
I like Star Wars.
yeah.
And
I love
like-
I love Star Wars, and
To see,
I don't to see it just crash and
Yeah,
fall.
it's just a
'cause
cash
of-
grab.
Yeah,
Just 'cause it's name.
It hurts me, dude.
Yeah.
Especially what they did with the potential, like with the open world one.
Yeah, that
It just hurts me, man.
the only hope
no.
left for single player Star Wars games is what Respawn Entertainment is working on. So Respawn's taking a break from Titanfall, and they're working on a Star Wars game. The rumors are it's coming out this year.
Oh.
So they've been working on that ever since EA acquired the rights to make Star Wars licensed games. So whatever they have coming out, hopefully that's the saving grace.
The only-
'Cause Star Wars needs a saving grace for games right now.
I know.
They're hurting
Star
that
Wars
part.
just got ruined
Yeah.
just because of EA.
Star Wars is getting raped right now, guys. Help it, please help it.
Yeah, don't be that guy. We all know that guy that walks by and doesn't do shit.
Oh my god.
Don't be that guy.
Guys, I thought of like a funny idea that South Park should do.
What?
Remember the episode that they did where
World of Warcraft.
where
I know which way
yeah,
you're
where Indiana Jones was ruined and they kept on like visualizing like Indy
Oh,
getting
no.
fucking raped by
No.
by
No.
what's his name?
First,
Wasn't it George Lucas?
no,
George
no.
Lucas and someone
Yeah.
else.
So, like,
Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg.
No. First, it was they saw Star Wars and they saw it was getting ruined because George Lucas was putting all this CGI crap that it didn't need, and they're all like, "Oh no, what if they ruin Indiana Jones?" And they start having that vision like.
No, they saw Indiana
They
Jones and the
witnessed.
Crystal Skull.
Oh,
They saw,
oh,
they saw the Crystal Skull, and
They
they're
were-
like, they raped him. And I'm just thinking, like, what if they do the same thing,
but with
in,
Star Wars.
but with Star Wars, and it's the same actor? Like, they saw Indy getting raped. Why don't they see Han Solo getting raped?
Oh no.
I like completely off topic what we're talking about, but another game I just thought about, Pokemon for the Switch.
Oh yeah, the RPG one.
Yeah, the
Yes.
full-on actual
They're
Pokemon
making
story.
another Pokemon?
Yeah, so this one they're fully developing it for the Switch. They're leaving 3DS in the past. This one's
Damn, 3DS. Suck a dick.
yeah. So they're focused. That word is that it's supposed to be. We're supposed to hear something at E3 for sure. They said that development on it's going to take over a little bit over a year.
Dude, they're gonna
They
get
announced that at
more
E3 last
sales
year.
for that Switch.
Yeah, Pokemon's a console seller by itself.
Yeah.
And I don't think the Switch is gonna have a strong year like last year, but it's gonna have a decent year, especially if they get Smash Bros on it.
They
Mario
already-
Party.
Like the Switch sales already topped the Wii U sales.
Switch
a
is the
lot.
fastest selling console in U.S. history.
Yeah,
Fastest.
Yeah, so
That's saying something.
yeah, that is really. Saying
it's a good
something.
bounce back for Nintendo, dude, because Nintendo had
They
been shit on
needed
since the GameCube. It's
I know.
they needed something. Or I honestly think Nintendo would have went bankrupt if the Switch wasn't a success.
Yeah. Honestly.
I
They
know,
put
like-
a lot of work into it.
Yeah, and it's,
Yeah.
it's a great console too. I mean,
Yeah, like, all the hype for the Switch was like a good payoff, and then
Yeah.
like just like that mini like Super Nintendo thing was just like the cherry on top.
yeah. I mean,
It just boop.
what they've done is like revolutionary, and gaming probably never be the same.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
I can see it now. The PS5 and the Xbox, whatever, because they changed the name a lot.
The Xbox Triple X.
The
Gonna have, like,
Xbox.
you can dismantle the remote. Oh, it's so.
You could dismantle the remote.
I think
It's
you
so-
do that
or
already.
Or
but
like
you-
what everyone hates. Kyle said they just call it the Bone X.
The Bone X.
The Bone
Yeah,
X, the X
see,
Bone.
The X Bone.
now Microsoft's the hurting company. Nintendo was 2 years ago, but now Microsoft is the one that's like, okay, they need to get the ball back. You know, they need to get the ball rolling. 'Cause,
Sony is
like-
blowing up right now.
yes.
Nintendo's
Dude.
blowing up right now.
Nintendo.
Have you heard of the recent numbers for Sony for their PlayStation sales? It's like at somewhere like 73 million, 73.5 million sales.
Because of that 4K shit? Or
Sony just their overall in this lifetime of PlayStation 4, they've sold today. The report came out actually that was 73.5 million consoles.
It's just
sold
good.
worldwide.
Shit.
It's just good. There's a lot of
Yeah,
good shit. A
Yeah.
lot of exclusives.
They
A lot of
still-
good exclusives too.
Yeah, it's like
Also, that fucking
that number could be wrong.
Also,
I
that
think.
fucking Death Stranding. That's gonna be a PS4 exclusive, my
yeah,
dude.
all the big
Holy
games
shit.
that are like
Yeah.
even in the talks are PlayStation exclusive. What does Microsoft have?
Nothing.
Sea of Thieves and Crackdown. Like their list is very short.
Let's make
Yeah.
another Halo.
I know, right?
Oh my god.
343's got to
Nah,
stop.
they gotta.
Halo 343 has no idea what they're doing with that franchise.
I was okay with 4.
No,
but the-
not even.
No,
I don't like
I know, but like for me, I was like okay with 4. It was all right, and then when 5 came out, I was just like, okay, you
know
gotta
what I
stop,
want?
please.
I want another ODST,
Yeah,
but with,
Anything
with
that
the
makes
flood.
me feel like I'm playing Halo Reach again, like the
dude,
zombies or not the zombies, infected.
Infected,
oh my
yeah.
god, that stuff was
dude, that yeah.
even like and a lot of people didn't like Halo Reach, but I had fun with the multiplayer.
Halo Reach was amazing.
Yeah,
I don't know why people don't like.
Yeah,
Halo Reach.
3 and Reach were like my top favorites.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
right next to ODST.
Yeah. I mean, no.
ODST didn't have multiplayer. Just had.
I know, but like as like a story, it was like something different.
But,
Halo Wars,
think
fuck
we get
no.
another Halo this year.
Let's make a Halo Wars 3.
I think we're gonna have a Halo 6.
There
this year.
are characters in Halo now that I don't even care about. I don't even know. I forget their names.
I know, I forgot the
only
names,
one
too.
I know is a Locke, and the other one's his other
Locke,
squad.
that was his name?
Spartan Locke, and I know there's that guy from ODST. What was his name? Buck. He's in
Buck.
it, but this time he's a Spartan. He went into the Spartan project. But those other two,
Hey.
Spartan chicks
I have no idea.
on Team
Yeah.
Osiris, no idea. The fucking other Spartans that were in Master Chief's team, I think it was Team Blue.
Yeah, there was like some.
I don't even fucking know who they are. We don't even see their faces for Christ's
There was
sake.
like some chick in like light blue armor. There was like some dude in like what, orange armor, I
I
believe.
don't even think you see their faces
No.
in Team Blue with.
No.
You don't even see their fucking faces.
I mean, you've never seen Master Chief's face, and like no one's really complained about that. But
What do you guys think Microsoft needs to put them back on top? Other than exclusives, because that's
Yeah.
the easy answer to go to.
They need something new.
yeah,
They need something refreshing.
The way I see it,
They are just all they're doing is just putting reboots and fucking like indie.
See,
a lot
of
like
indie.
they're
stuff.
relying on indie too much.
Yeah.
See, like Cuphead, that was a really
Yes.
good game, but it came out too late in the life cycle. If they had Cuphead out 2 years ago, I think Microsoft being the question at top dog right now, because that would open the door for many other projects. But I don't know what they need to do now at this point.
They need something fresh.
Like their console sales are decent, but
Yeah.
we can admit now the Xbox One X was a flop. That was a big
yeah.
misstep.
yeah.
It's like what Circle Tunes did, freaking with Microsoft last year's EA. I mean EA E3. It's like with Microsoft. Hey guys, we released a new version of the Xbox One, and look at this car. I mean, it's not much, but look at this car.
It's like
It's like a 911 something.
yeah, it was a Porsche 911.
Man, that conference was a 911.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, like I think Microsoft's just holding their breath that Sea of Thieves comes out and is a moderate success, and that Crackdown is a
Croc-
decent.
Crack
They're wearing
4
Crocs now. Crackdown.
with the
All
Crocs
I'm
DLC.
saying, Trey, is that like their only saving grace has to be something new.
Yeah, they
it has to be something fresh and
What was that
good.
Like if they keep doing what they're doing, they're gonna slowly like lose their mojo.
Yeah.
And if they don't do something important and original, not new, because new stuff can be shitty. Original's what everyone loves.
We need a new.
That's where it's at.
We need something like.
They need their Last of Us.
Yeah.
They haven't had their Last of Us since
For a long
fucking
time.
forever. Halo 3 was like their last like game that I could think of that was like you have to have this if you have an Xbox.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't Reach come out before? I mean, didn't Reach come out after?
Yeah, but even then it was like
People are still like, okay with Reach.
they're kind of whatever about it. But 3 was like the last time I can remember you being like, okay, I need to have an Xbox console.
Yeah. For sure, man.
Gears of War.
Gears of War.
Yeah, I mean that has its fan base, but it's not enough to sell consoles.
I was a Gears of War fan through and through, but
I didn't hear much
like,
after the newest
I don't
one.
even want an Xbox to play Gears of War 4.
Gears of War 4 is alright. I played a little bit of it, multiplayer. It's fun, but the multiplayer's got a lot of bugs that they still haven't ironed out 2 years after release.
Do you guys remember the lesser successor of Gears of War?
Judgment,
No. It was a completely different game. Yeah,
Unreal Tournament.
Unreal Tournament.
I've never even heard of that.
They're supposed to be re-releasing it on PC this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not even on Microsoft.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, so they had that one game that was supposed to come out that looked like Xbox's first big JRPG. What was it called? Scalebound.
Oh.
Microsoft has a bad issue of canning their exclusives. Like that was an Xbox exclusive. Like you need that to be a success, dude. You know,
This is the one with that dragon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is
like,
this scale, man?
Because it's canceled, dude. No one's. It's not gonna be out anymore.
like, why do they always have to keep like scrapping shit
I think it would have flopped either way.
or pushing back shit?
Yeah, Microsoft has a tendency to announce stuff too early, and then when the project doesn't work out, they just can. It's
It's
like
'cause-
you can't keep doing that.
It's because they want to try and make the hype last as long as they can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
but
I'm pretty sure that's why.
it's
Sony, save us.
Sony's been saving us.
Yeah.
Back to Sony though. Another speculation, which I'm hoping to see, going back with like the Souls and all that shit. Code Vein.
Code Vein. Code fucking Vein.
Dude, when Code Vein came out, I legit was like so hyped just because I wanted more blood.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
I think that'll come out in August. Somewhere around
I don't
there.
think I'm gonna. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna play it.
It
Code
looks
Vein.
it looks good. Come
If
on.
Blockbuster was still around, I'd rent it.
Oh no, but
Where's
we
Redbox? I mean,
Go to Redbox.
Oh god.
Redbox.
Or
yeah,
ga-
you can
or
rent
game
games from Redbox
or
for like
GameFly.
$3 a day.
Or Gamefly.
Do that
It's
GameFly
expensive,
shit.
though.
God. What are you shutting talking about? What is that?
I didn't know GameFly still existed.
Back in my
It
day, we
does,
had
but it's, like,
Blockbuster.
struggling. I'm trying to think of like other games that have been like announced in a sense, but not really spoken
Dude,
about.
yeah, but I forget them because
Yeah.
sometimes they announce stuff like you were saying with Microsoft's problem, like too early. Where it's like, whoa, look at this pre-rendered good ass game, but it's 3 years.
I know.
Beyond
The-
Good and Evil.
Beyond
Oh
Good
my
and Evil.
god,
Beyond Good and
Except
Evil.
that little test footage we got at E3 this past year looks fantastic. But that game is nowhere near done.
No,
I say that game comes out in 3 to 4
Is that an
years.
Xbox exclusive or is that?
No, it's on. I believe it's on all
All of
consoles.
them, yeah.
damn.
But
You know it is an Xbox exclusive. Well, right now, PUBG. What do
PUBG.
you guys think?
but then even then it runs like shit, so it don't matter.
Yeah, I don't like games like
Do you
that.
think it's
in
gonna
all
be on?
honesty.
Do you think it's gonna come onto PS4 soon?
PlayStation's not going
Yes.
to put their stock into it until they make sure it runs properly.
That's what I like about.
'Cause Xbox-
That's what I like about Sony.
Yeah.
Good for you, Sony.
Do you
Yeah.
know? And do you know what's funny? Like Microsoft really relies.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Yeah.
Like they're
Yeah.
not gonna put it out until it runs good.
Because Microsoft was hoping for that, PUBG to be the one, like, okay, this is a sales kicker. It's going to keep us floating for a little while.
But that's the thing that I think is funny. Like we're seeing like so much good shit happening with Sony, and yet like
Because Sony has
But-
standards.
yeah,
dude.
but and then like Microsoft, not only is it like Xbox and shit, but they also rely on PC stuff too, and yet they still don't really come out on top when it comes to like favorites and games and shit.
It's because Sony knows what they're doing. They know their market. They know what games they need to have under their belt, like God of War,
Yeah.
like Spider-Man. Spider-Man, that name alone will sell copies.
Yep.
I think Spider-Man, if you know, when it does come out this year, I think it'll be the best selling game this year.
Yep.
I'm going bold here because
Like, Spider-Man games have always been gold. Like, if you've ever played the original Spider-Man games when they were like based off of
like
the
every
movie.
time when I think about Spider-Man 2, like the
Spider-Man 2
like
is
with
awesome.
Doctor Octopus, it reminds me of the PlayStation
Octopus.
2.
Yeah,
It reminds me of the PlayStation 2.
It's-
That's why I played it on.
yeah. So
Back in the good old days. It's okay, done.
I think that's what I'm saying. I think Spider-Man, just the name alone, even without it being sold on Xbox or anything, it'll be the best seller this year.
That's true. Like, what was that? The newest Spider-Man game where it's like
The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Amazing Spider-Man 2. That's
Is
the
it?
newest one?
Yeah, came out like 3 years ago. It was shitty. I played it.
Okay, yeah, no
was the
wonder.
worst thing
I
I've
never
played.
heard of that game in my life.
It was shy.
It was pretty bad.
It
It
was
was a
shite.
mobile
Like-
game for the PlayStation.
My favorite Spider-Man game, Shattered Dimensions.
Spider-Man Shattered? I never played it.
Play
That
Spider-Man.
one was awesome.
Yeah,
Spider-Man 2 for the PlayStation
yeah
2.
Spider-Man 2 was fucking
That was the
amazing.
best one.
Oh
Yeah,
my
my
God.
favorite Spider-Man was that one that looked like you were playing a comic book.
That's
Oh yeah.
I forgot what it was
Wasn't
called.
that for like the 360 or something?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was like
360
the
PS3.
last gen.
It wasn't Shattered Dimension. It was
Yeah, I know what
It
you're
wasn't
talking
Web
about. It
Shadows.
looks and like, don't you also play as Venom too?
Yes.
It's like half Spider-Man, half Venom.
Yeah,
Is that-
he's a playable character.
Yeah.
Oh, is it the Ultimate? Spider-Man?
Ultimate.
Ul-
It's Ultimate.
Ultimate
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Ultimate Spider. Yeah.
I think that's all
yeah.
it was. It was just called the Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love that game. Had great art style and
Yeah.
the way everything worked. It was like you were being
In a
Spider-Man.
comic.
Man, you guys think we get Mario Party on the Switch this year?
Never played Mario Party.
A trailer this year.
I heard it ruins friendships, but I'll give it a try. I hope so. I hope it does.
Because the Switch just seems like the perfect console for it, right?
Yeah, I mean, like when you
I could see
when you
that.
get everyone together with those little
The Joy-Con.
Joy-Cons.
little Joy-Cons, and they're like, come on,
Yeah,
that sounds
I
like
mean,
fun.
I that's like one of the the fucking games I'm looking forward to them even just talking about because they haven't said anything about it. I don't think they've said anything about Mario Party since the Wii. Hopefully we get something about it this time around.
Fuck yeah, man.
I was gonna say like we could change topics. Like we could still talk about games, but I at least want to like change it back to. I want to change it to
okay.
this now as the background.
Okay.
Ben Swallow.
How long have you been recording?
Like
that long.
Gonna be close to
An
an hour.
Okay, maybe kind of.
What I do want to talk about is Monster Hunter.
Oof.
Monster Hunter.
It's coming out this month.
Yep.
So what do you guys think?
Most important
I
Monster
wanna
Hunter
pre-order
game ever. And I'll tell you why.
Oh shit!
I may pre-order it after this.
That's quite the statement.
Because it's
It's
coming out on
true.
console. It's only been
It's
3DS.
one.
It's only been DS.
It's only ever been
Handheld.
the handheld market.
Yeah.
And I think they're calling it Monster Hunter World not because of the open world, but they want to get the entire world on Monster Hunter because mainly it's a Japan thing right now.
Yeah.
So they want to move it over to the West market and make it a worldwide phenomenon. And I think they can do that with this game. If you know, I think it's gonna be one of those games that comes out first, and it's kind of like nobody really plays it, just because only the fans are gonna be the ones that are going after it at first. Only the ones that know what it is and how big of a game it is. Then down the line, I can see it, starting to pick up traction and then becoming what they want it to be.
Damn, I didn't know it was like exclusive. Japan.
Well, it's not exclusive, but
Well, not anymore.
And wasn't it only for the 3DS?
It's
Yeah.
only for 3DS.
Yeah.
so and they're taking a big risk on that too, leaving the handheld market and going to home consoles.
like fucking Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I used to see a lot of gameplay of the 3DS version, and it was really good.
Yeah.
And,
Well,
like, now this one looks even better.
Dude, the beta was fantastic.
The weapons were great.
Oh, dude,
I love the weapons.
I am so excited for January 26th.
All those big ass hammers that I kept saying, Jesus Christ.
But it's just, I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to keep.
I've always wanted to get into Monster Hunter, and
Yeah,
this
me
is
too.
this is a good way to get into it.
Yeah.
It's a good leap off point.
Yeah, like I played the beta and I loved it. It was fun.
Yeah, that was probably the smoothest running beta I've ever played. I
Right?
never had an issue playing
And
it.
I played online with friends
Yeah.
too.
It was not. I mean, the friend code shit's kind of annoying, but once you get past that, it's like
Yeah.
it works fine.
Yeah.
And that was the beta a month ago.
Yeah.
Like they've now had time to iron it out even more. So it's like okay, like
Just give it more
What are they
time
gonna
to
do?
just get
Give
better
me
and
more.
better.
Give me more of that cheddar.
Yeah, it's just like
Oh, it's so good.
The thing
Like-
goes score.
Okay, segueing though. Already, we're just barely into 2018, and the memes are already confusing as shit.
They're good as shit. I mean,
Like, what's with this?
Yeah,
what's
I mean,
with the
no,
Ben Swallow thing?
I agree.
Ben Swallow was kind of a late
2017.
2017 around
But, like,
around Christmas time.
Now it's even getting more.
It's
popular
getting more
now.
popular right now. But the first big meme was Logan Paul.
Logan Paul,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's kind of dying. It's kind of dying down right
I
now.
wish he would die.
Well,
Oh yeah,
it's
do
dying
you know?
down.
What,
Honestly,
but do
I
you know what
think it's-
happened recently? Now, I think Bobby told you that he went to Japan
He was smashing dead fish on windows and shit like that.
and like
And plexiglass.
and he put like a dead fish and a dead octopus on the back of a taxi and while it was driving off. He kept him and his friends dressed up like Pokemon and like threw Pokeballs at everyone.
Yeah,
like big
Logan
plushy
Paul
ones.
and whatever the fuck the other Paul brother name. They're both pieces of shit.
Jake.
Yeah, whatever
Basically,
the
their whole trip to
whatever.
their whole trip to Japan was just disrespectful.
It
It was
shows how
extremely
big of a-
disrespectful.
You know, people say like Logan Paul is a more mature one, but that's obviously not the fucking case.
Hell no.
This past 2 weeks have shown the true character of Logan Paul and how retarded him and his fucking brother are.
Oh my god.
So wait, so if Logan Paul is disrespectful to the Japanese culture, doesn't that make him a weeaboo?
Okay, stop. That's not how that works.
I'm just
That's
joking.
not
I know,
how-
I know that's not how it works, but that's one thing. It's one of them.
You
Now-
gave me a reason to write
now
a
you
letter.
got those Tide Pod
Okay.
Tide Pod
Yes.
things.
Going on to that. I actually want to like look up where the fuck it came from.
do that.
Bobby said it came from the furries.
Yeah, he said it came from the furry fandom. Hold on, I'm gonna put that shit right now. Then
Christ.
that's God of War. There we go. While we're on the fucking topic, hold on. Let me see.
Soul Calibur?
Soul Calibur.
Fucking
Yes. Oh wait,
dude. Okay. I'm gonna say this now so you guys can understand. I've
Soul
never
Calibur
played
3?
Soul Calibur.
Neither
You
have I.
haven't? Both of you guys haven't?
Me neither. I haven't played that.
Have you? Me?
Solo.
Me, I've played like only 3 different ones, but that was because friends had them, and it got me into Soul Calibur. So I haven't actually owned any, but from what I played, it's pretty interesting. Especially how like the majority of them, they would always have like a third-party guest. I forgot which one it was that I played. I think it was like 4 or 3, but it had
Didn't
Spawn.
Spawn?
Spawn was awesome, and
Spawn.
then I played some of like the newer ones, like
So-
7, I believe is like I don't know.
6 is a new one. That's
Okay,
coming
yeah,
out.
6.
That one
So
comes
weird.
out.
There was also one.
Okay,
where,
so then the newest one that I played was like 5, and that like which one was the one with like Yoda and Darth Vader in
That
it?
was 4, right?
4?
there was also one with Link.
Yeah,
I think it was 4, and then 5 I think had Ezio in it from Assassin's Creed.
yeah.
For sure, I remember that one.
So so there was only 2 that I played. It was the one with Spawn, and then the one with Yoda and Darth Vader.
Oh, okay.
And those were pretty fun. Like they were something different, I guess. It was something that I haven't played. It was like when I was younger, when like they barely came out, and so I'm just like, oh, that's cool.
If anything, just like Monster Hunter, I'm getting into it. Like,
Soul
it's a
Calibur?
game I never played before, so I'm more interested than ever. But at the same time, it's not the first one.
I want Smash on the Switch.
I just hope Monster Hunter doesn't become like a casual like thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like,
Like-
you wanted to say like the hardcore community is right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have those people that just come in just because YouTubers and stuff start playing it. Those little fucking 12-year-olds.
Okay, maybe this could shed some light. It says, "What's with the Tide Pod showing up in memes related to food?" Basically, it's a joke that's been around for a while. In March, okay, China would that be or
No, just CH.
CH? Okay, made a video
humor.
about it. In
College humor,
Oh,
I think.
College humor.
college shoot. Oh, okay. In December, there was a there was a GIF of. Wait, no, there was a GIF or two joking about white. Oh God, this person doesn't know how to spell. 2 joking about it, and as memes do, it all snowballed from there.
God, this guy does not know how
This
to
guy
write.
does not know how to type. The idea is that you'd have to be mentally challenged to eat a Tide Pod.
Oh man.
But they do sort of look like fruit gushers and shit.
I can see that, I guess.
Okay.
I mean,
I think like what Bobby was trying to tell us is that it started to become more popular with furries for some reason.
Yeah, but now everyone's
Because
talking
Now
about it.
everyone is doing it.
My favorite meme, and I love it. Who touched my spaghetti? Someone touched my spaghetti.
Can I please like show it on on the fucking podcast right
Go
now?
for it. That is
I mean, look
my
up.
favorite.
Who?
Someone touched my spaghetti.
Yeah, it's
Someone
right here.
touched my spaghetti.
Who touched on my spaghetti?
Yeah, that's fairly new.
Go down more. That's that third one. Yeah.
Like a week or
No.
two, no?
That is that one. Go to that one.
No, it's like fucking 2 minutes.
The first one comes out in the first.
Oh, is this like a compilation?
Yeah.
Why don't I just play the original first?
Fine.
Yes.
Somebody touch my spaghetti!
Somebody
No,
touch
go
her.
back. Go back.
Okay. You want me to actually put the...
Put that one.
oh man, we
Do
forgot
it.
about Far Cry 5.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's
Metal Gear Survive.
meme
Dude,
compiler.
Metal Gear Survive.
You want to play that game?
I do.
There's a beta next weekend.
Thank you for telling me.
Okay.
Pick your pick your poison. Monster Hunter or fucking Metal Gear Survive.
Oh, god damn it.
Metal Gear.
Oh, yeah.
Metal Gear Survive.
It's
there's
gonna be
a
like a
beta next
zombie thing,
weekend.
huh?
They showed off a new gameplay trailer yesterday. Looks like Fortnite mixed with The Last of Us mixed with fucking Metal Gear mixed with fucking
Really?
Mixed
Like,
with spaghetti.
yeah, sure.
will I get knocked down if I actually look for this trailer?
What?
Metal Gear Survive.
Pretty
It's right there.
Oh,
Pretty sure if you put in the description that you don't own the rights to the game, they can't do nothing.
Right.
yeah.
Metal Gear Survive.
So, like this one? Oh no, that's a year ago.
it just came out. It's that top one right there.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It
I'll
literally looks like Fortnite mixed with The Last of Us.
I'll only play like a couple
It's like-
minutes of it, but
What are they doing with Kojima's child?
They have no idea what they're doing with it.
Yeah. And that's what I like about it, kind of.
What happened? What happened with?
So mysterious, dude.
all I
You
know
don't
is
take-
that it's Metal Gear with zombies, right?
Yeah.
They're changing a lot to it. It's not just that. You have to watch the whole trailer. But it's like they're taking a important franchise like Metal Gear and just using the name to cash in.
Really?
Like it's not like there's
If
no.
watching this, it looks like a Metal Gear Solid 5 mod. I'm not even kidding.
It kind of does, yes.
No, watch the gameplay. It looks like a Metal Gear Solid 5 mod. You could have sold this or this. You could download this. I'm pretty sure somewhere on the internet for free instead of paying $40 for it.
I know, right?
Like, I don't know.
Is Snake even in this?
No,
No.
Are you kidding me?
no,
No.
he has nothing to do with this.
This is something new.
They could have just made another game and they don't have to use the name Metal Gear.
There are successful games that make their own kind of like spin-off DLCs.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't shit on this game if it was like its own thing. You know what I mean? But since it has the name Metal Gear, they had the nerve to call it Metal Gear.
yeah.
It's like, why?
What the
You could
fuck?
have made your own game
What
out of this.
in the world?
Yeah.
Teleport already.
So like, do you make your own characters? It just
I think you make your own character and
Oh
you
shit.
you have to protect the base.
The fuck? Why do they have the what? What? Those are the zombies?
Yeah.
Why do they have that glowy thing on top?
the sensors, I guess.
I don't know.
Who cares? No, I'm just joking.
Why are you capturing them?
Like
Spider-Man.
This kind of does.
What the fuck is that?
Dude, it's the exact same as the fucking other game.
It kind
That's
of
what I'm
looks like.
saying.
It's exactly like Last of Us.
Okay. The reason
Yeah.
why I was so
it's
hyped,
a
Trey,
Metal Gear mod.
before you judge me and shit, is because I read an article about this game.
Yeah.
Not
Well, I'm not
before.
judging you. I mean, to each his own, but I'm just saying I don't like the way they're using the name Metal Gear.
Yeah, and I can agree with that.
Yeah, it's just
I mean, you could have just said under the title
I'm pretty sure there aren't
that it
any.
was made by the same people who made
I'm
Metal
pretty sure
Gear.
there aren't any Metal Gears in
you
this
didn't.
game.
Yeah, you didn't have to throw Metal Gear in there.
You
Don't
know
blame
what?
the
You know what
company.
Metal Gears are, right? They're those giant robot things.
Yeah.
And the other
Those-
other games there had to do something with Metal
Oh wait,
Gears.
what is this?
That's when they turn. But like, you have to see like the base building stuff too.
You build a base?
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like Fortnite mixed with The Last of Us mixed with fucking
Metal Gear.
Metal
mods.
Gear.
Oh, Nurse. Okay.
It flat out looks like a Metal Gear 5 Solid or Metal Gear Solid 5 mod.
Why you gotta say people?
I don't recognize anyone else from the Metal Gear game.
It has nothing to do with it. That's what I'm saying. They could have made it its own thing, and you know.
Oh my god, really?
Fortnite.
I told you.
Minecraft.
That's cool. Okay, now I understand.
Yeah.
This should be a $20 game.
It's 40.
It's 40?
Yeah.
40?
Well, that is kind of a loss because they could have showed it for 60 and people still would have bought it.
I don't know. There's a lot of backlash on this game. Look at the like to dislike ratio right there.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Damn, Daniel. Speaking of meme,
I mean, also, it's IGN that's supporting this shit. I mean, IGN could go fuck itself.
Well, it's not that. I mean, you
Yeah.
could probably go look at any other fucking video for Metal Gear Survive.
I
And just
know.
like, yeah.
The S stands for solid, not survive. Oh, okay. Just to suffer. I'm just looking at all these comments
Hey,
now.
look at that. The last of Metal Gear Fortnite Dead Rising Edition.
Yes,
dude, that's perfect.
That's exactly what it is.
I'm giving that a fucking like. Jesus Christ, that
Thank
deserved
you.
it.
Thank you, Zero.
The Last of Us Metal
188.
Gear Fortnite.
See, like what you said, Trey. Like it doesn't even deserve to be called a Metal Gear.
See?
This is garbage.
Call it
doesn't-
something else, and I'll give it a chance.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If they
Call
change
it-
the name, then
Yeah.
Like, I'm really
it could be a
hyped.
great game, but just because it's called Metal Gear, I'm not gonna play it.
It's like super hype. It's like Call of Duty Survive.
Oh my god.
oh
Call of Duty's talking about adding a battle royale mode. Like that would suck. with Call of
my
Duty.
god, I would
Stop.
hate that.
It's just like Call of Duty doesn't have big enough servers for that.
That'll just be like another mode for multiplayer, basically.
Going off topic right now, but
Tide Pods. I'm just kidding.
no, not even. The only thing I like from EA right now is probably Battlefield 1.
Battlefield 1? Yeah.
That's about
They're
it.
taking a break from Battlefield though. They said that DICE is not working on a Battlefield currently,
Yeah, but
which fucking sucks because Battlefield 1 isn't. It's not a bad game, but I don't think it's the best Battlefield. I think Battlefield 4 is probably the best. That or 3.
Yes.
Yeah, Battlefield 4 3 are probably the top dogs in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I the newest one, the 4, right?
No, 1.
1. Oh yeah, I forget.
Yeah. It's,
Sort of fucking numbers,
I
man.
think it was. I think Battlefield 1 was a step backwards
Yeah.
because they took.
I never even played it, so
Because the thing I liked about Battlefield was the weapon customization, the weapon variety, and when you go
No.
all the way back to World War One, you lose all of that.
a lot of variety.
it's just there's just varieties.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, and even then, you don't have that much of a variety because there wasn't that many weapons around. When you go futuristic or not like
You can
modern,
just make up your own.
yeah, you can go make up your own weapons, or with the modern setting, you can have all this big arsenal of weapons that does exist,
And
right?
I think,
attachments, and
And I think Black Ops 3 is starting to do that too. Like all the you have in the loot boxes now that you could just get from playing games. You have a chance of getting like older weapons too, like a Galil and stuff.
yeah,
I got a Galil if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, see, like you can make a modern game and put old guns in there.
yeah,
Like, cause there's not gonna be any customization. It's all choice. You don't have to use those old ass guns.
There is,
Yeah.
but there is a lot of crazy ass guns, like back then that looked fucking weird that they actually did put in Battlefield 1.
Yeah.
I feel like with Battlefield 1, they didn't take advantage of the new technology the way I would have wanted them to. I mean, yeah, the maps are big, but they're bland. Like the desert map gets boring after a while. It's like I can go back to Battlefield 4 and play the fucking Fall of Bait, whatever it's called. Do you remember the map was called? Shanghai. Siege of Shanghai.
Shanghai.
I could play that all day long, just because there's so much shit going on in Battlefield 1. I get bored after like 2 matches. Okay, I'm done with this for right now.
How was that Battlefield? The one that came before that one, like Hardline or whatever it was called.
Hardline was all right. It wasn't. It was made by the team that was working on the Star Wars game.
Oh.
Visceral. It was. I think that was a cash grab too. Could have been its own thing, but they just slapped Battlefield on it just to sell it.
Yeah.
Cops and robbers.
Yeah,
That's
pretty much what it was.
It was cops and robbers.
Yeah,
Story was shit.
I I don't even play stories in like Call of Duties or Battlefields. It just seems pointless to me. It's the same shit every time. There's a worldwide threat, and we gotta go stop them. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
like, we've done this before.
Like, I think that's how it was too. Like when Call of Duty started to get more into the future, like with Black Ops 2, it's like, oh, we're so advanced in technology. We got crazy ass drones that can have guns and stuff. It's like, okay, and what's the premise? There's another threat. All right, it's terrorists taking control of all of our technology.
So Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2.
It's like, and what if we do that for the rest of our futuristic games? Brilliant.
I don't know. When they did that whole futuristic era, what I'm calling it, is the last Call of Duty I liked before,
Advanced.
Modern Warfare 2.
was
The
Modern
advanced
Warfare
one.
2.
Yeah.
The story was amazing. I can tell you the characters, and I can tell you what happened.
Black Ops, fucking Black Ops, dude. Oh,
Black Ops was amazing.
Black Ops was awesome.
That was great.
Black Ops,
But
for sure.
yeah, I feel like that's another franchise that's losing sight. Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Some people say World War II is a step in the right direction. I think it kind of was, but I still think it's nothing that it needs to be to bring that franchise back.
Yeah, and like I can agree with that, but in all honesty, compared to a lot of other recent Call of Duties, World War II, I'm really liking them.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, the multiplayer is fun,
Yeah.
and the zombies is actually one of the best in
Yeah,
years.
it's cool and it's actually scary.
Yeah,
It's
but-
fucking creepy to look at, especially like I did the fucking Easter egg. I really wish I was recording it, but fucking at least one of my other friends was. But like the Easter egg, especially with the boss,
Yeah.
that shit's disturbing to look at.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, but the whole thing with like Sledgehammer is notorious. They did it with Advanced Warfare. They're doing it with this game, and I'm pretty sure they'll do it with the next one. They do beta testing, and the beta somehow is better than the real launch for multiplayer.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do that. I don't know what the fuck, like,
For what?
for beta testing for multiplayer.
Yeah.
Like, you know Call of Duty's gonna sell millions of copies every year, just by the name alone. Like, the gameplay doesn't have to be good. Just because it says Call of Duty, it's gonna be a big seller.
Yeah.
And it's like, can't you at least make sure your servers run properly? Because they're still having server issues. And the game's 2 months old now.
They still have connection issues too. I've been having a lot of connection issues with my friends. Look, one of my friends, he actually uploaded like a whole video of when we were all just trying to connect to each other just so we could play multiplayer.
Yeah, it's awful.
We
I
kept-
have no idea how they do that.
All of us kept getting errors all the time. Like it was more than 10 minutes, but his video was like a little bit more than 10 minutes. It was like 12, 15. But it took longer than that. It was like 45 minutes just for us to connect to each other.
Oh, Overwatch?
No, Overwatch is actually getting better with like connecting to friends.
Overwatch, when it first came out, though, those servers were...
Oh yeah, they were awful.
I guess it's just an Activision thing.
What do you feel about Overwatch?
Y'all don't want to hear my opinion on that.
No, indulge me. Tell me.
I think Overwatch should be called overrated.
I know. I get.
Tell that to Bobby.
Nah, I won't tell it to Bobby, because Bobby will fucking hit me.
I mean, I get bored of it easily because it's like the same things to do.
Yeah,
It's like
that's my biggest issue.
Move the payload, take over the point. That's pretty much all it is.
Yeah, it's you slap a $60 price tag on a multiplayer game where you do the same 2 game modes over and over again.
See, like,
It's like, oh my god, come on.
see, like 2 good examples I'm thinking of that is like that know what they're doing. Of course, I already mentioned Warframe.
Yeah.
And then there's also the Splatoon games. Of course, I know that there's 2 of them already. But when it comes to like what they release and shit, every update they always put new guns, new customizations. I haven't played it in a while, and then when I got back onto Splatoon 2, it said like, oh, you missed like 5 new guns that came out in the last updates, and like 6 new like customization items, and like 2 new hairstyles you could get for your characters. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And it's all free.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's how DLC like that should be handled.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to pay for,
And like the
Cosmetics.
really, really good stuff.
yeah,
that,
like cosmetics, I don't give a shit. Like, if you want to make Genji look like a fucking Ghost of Tsushima character, like, I don't care. Like, you buy it. But when it comes to like microtransactions, like with what EA is doing, you know, it's an online casino.
yeah,
It really is.
And I was thinking another good example, kind of like when it comes to actually paying for the DLC, would be Final Fantasy 15. I know there's a lot of DLC for that, but they're very cheap, like $5, just like 89 cents.
Yeah, I mean that's if you're gonna do DLC like that, like just little tidbits of gameplay. That's how it should be done.
Just make it cheap. Just make it really cheap.
Like,
you don't really need to be a fucking cash hog about it.
Yeah, you really don't. But that's the world we live in now, boys.
I know. Hey, you want to play as Darth Vader? So you gotta pay like $30 for that shit.
Yeah,
That's why it's called. Why mostly like what Angry Joe likes to call it, the corporate commander. The corporate commander. Taking all our money and shit.
I mean, ever since last year with the whole microtransaction thing with EA and Battlefront 2, like everyone's been paying way more attention, and I noticed the newer games that come out have microtransactions in almost all of them.
yeah. And I hope they start banning it like they've already done in like I think it was Sweden.
Microtransactions.
Yeah, they banned microtransactions.
Really?
Yeah, Hawaii. The senator of Hawaii is trying to get all the other states on board with. I think there's like 16, 17 states already on board with the banning of microtransactions. Which is good because.
I mean, like I said, there are some games that know how to manage that shit, but then there are some others that just don't know what they're doing.
If we're talking about big expansions and like new shit,
I mean, if
that can probably be a game in and of itself, then
like The Witcher 3 got the DLC right.
Yeah.
Like Warframe, it's a free to play game, and
but you have to
their updates always add something. They're if you know.
No, and like just recently, well, not recently, but its newest thing, the Plains of Eidolon. Yeah, that was a whole expansion, and that was free.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it because that they actually care about their community.
Yeah,
and that's why I have respect for the developers behind Warframe because they know how to handle that stuff. You know, you can pay them if you want to.
Yeah,
you don't have to though, and I'm pretty sure they greatly appreciate when you do pay them for that stuff.
Yeah,
exactly.
Or like look at Cuphead. The only thing that they have that you can buy is the game itself and the album.
Yeah, just like the good old days of gaming when you don't have to worry about fucking paywalls, like Shadow of War.
Oh my god!
Don't get me started on Shadow of War.
You can't even get to the real ending of the game unless you go through like a lot of grinding.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So.
And I was actually thinking about buying that one until I saw that. I was like, no,
damn,
no. I like Lord of the Rings. Yeah. You know how it makes me feel? Like shit.
Well, I mean,
doesn't even feel like a Lord of the Rings anymore.
It's a different thing from what they're going with.
It's
that.
like it's
they're
like
going
its
with
own
like
thing.
they're going with like casual people.
But you know what I do think is
I mean?
actually innovative and different. A Way Out.
I was gonna talk about that next.
Actually, looks.
You actually need two people to play that.
Yeah.
You know what this guy right here said? The guy, I fucking love him.
Let me put it on because I was like,
he made a commercial. He made a video about saying, he said, you know what? You guys don't even have to buy 2 games to play it. Fuck the second one. He literally says that. Fuck the second one. Just buy 1 copy of the game and invite a friend over so you can play the game.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, that guy's passionate about his game. That dude right there.
Yeah,
this gentleman, the one that flips off the camera.
To
so it says "fuck the Emmys."
I still love this one. This is still my favorite though.
Yeah.
And the game award goes to, oh man, I have to pay a microtransaction to unlock. That's so stupid that this has to. Hold on, I got this, guys. There we go.
Uses a credit card.
Yeah. He had that ready.
You know it's true. It's really stupid. The winner, Wolfenstein 2.
Wolfenstein. I almost forgot. Still haven't played it though. I love it.
What about
Looks great.
Far Cry 5?
Oh yeah, I can't wait for Far Cry 5.
I feel like that's such a big game that nobody cares about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is that?
I think it's because of Far Cry 4.
Yeah, it's because like people got so into Far Cry when like 3 came out, and then 4.
Voss, dude.
Yeah, and then
he was the hype for that.
And then when 4 came out, they're just like, oh, it's pretty to look at. Yeah. Any other comments? No.
And Far Cry Primal, I had no idea what they were doing.
Oh yeah, Far Cry Primal. I
That was,
I honestly forgot about that. People actually liked Far Cry Primal, but again, it's like people forgot about it easily, like me.
Yeah, it's one of that's what I was gonna get to you with, Trey, because you were telling me about Metal Gear Survive.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't really be a game related to Metal Gear, because when you do that, it's just like Far Cry Primal.
Yeah,
Should
have been a different game.
It could have just been a fucking different game.
You know, they could just take out Metal Gear and they could have just called it Survive.
Yeah, something like anything but Metal Gear Survive. It would have a huge following, I guarantee it.
Metal Survive.
Just Survive.
It's like just, I mean, anything else besides Metal Gear Survive, because what they're doing is like what Far Cry Primal did. It was just a cash grab.
Yeah, I know. It's like when we saw the gameplay, I was looking at some of the things, and I bet people just be like, "Why is it called Metal Gear?" It's like, "Oh, well, you got some gameplay mechanics like in Metal Gear. You get to like strap people onto those weird floating parachute things." They're like, yeah, but still, it doesn't feel like a Metal Gear.
I hope Texas bans microtransaction. Probably not. I don't know.
No, it's just like, I don't know. It's what they're doing, like cash grabs like that. I don't like it.
Yeah, like what's the other one? They did another one besides Far Cry Primal, but I think that one was like a little bit. It was actually successful, and nobody paid attention to it at all.
Really,
yeah, it was around the time Far Cry 3 came out. It was like Far Cry something else.
Blood Dragon?
Blood Dragon.
Oh yeah, Blood Dragon was cool.
It was all retro and colorful, and it was like, oh look, this is just a game for fun.
No, but that was supposed to be like a separate thing, like along with Far Cry 3, because it was still called Far Cry 3, but they put in the Blood Dragon, and it was like its own little thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, they should do stuff like that.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that.
Like
but it's just like Primal. It could have been just its own game.
Like with Far Cry 4, it could have been with. I mean, with Far Cry Primal, it could have been with Far Cry 4.
Yeah,
it could have been its own little thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if I go online right now and search Far Cry 4 and try to see how it even like works compared to the third one, which I'm pretty sure is pretty much the same shit, different toilet. This coming from someone who hasn't played it, okay?
Like, I don't know.
What is Far Cry? No, stupid.
What is Far Cry?
What are drugs?
That's Far Cry 4. It takes place in fucking.
It got a 7 out of 10 on Steam, 4.5 out of 5 from Microsoft. Okay, of course IGN would give it that score.
It's a game.
It didn't have that much water.
I know. It's like seriously though,
That's
like.
The mountains, man. Look at those.
Why do people always have to put like a decimal on their ratings? Like, I give this a 4.5 out of 10. Like
Steam just gives that a
just
7.
Yeah,
Average.
Yeah, Steam just plain and simple 7.
Average.
Fucking IGN. Oh, we gotta be sophisticated. We gotta add our decimals.
You really don't
Cyberpunk 2077.
Cyberpunk 2077? What is that?
You have no idea what that is?
I have no idea what that is.
That is CD Projekt Red's next
I have heard of Cyberpunk.
Let me look that up too, because I have not heard of that either.
How have you guys not heard it? It's CD Projekt Red's next game.
Cyberpunk.
The team that made The Witcher.
What?
Oh,
it's a
this
Cyberpunk game.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk 2077.
2077.
Yeah.
You gotta love Cyberpunk.
Yeah, their inspirations are like Blade Runner.
Ah!
Yeah, that's where they're coming from.
Oh, dude, that new Blade Runner movie, 2049.
Oh, 2049 was fucking amazing.
Oh, that eye-gasmic, dude. Like, my eyes were fucking...
That's all there is. It's just the...
It looks great.
Let's see.
They have no gameplay. It's just like a CG trailer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Well, just leave it playing, I guess. So...
And this is... I honestly...
Okay, I honestly don't know if I should keep... You know, I'll just mute it.
Yeah. If they fulfill the promise of what they're promising with this game, I guarantee it's going to be considered one of the greatest RPGs of all time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because
they were pretty fucking good with The Witcher.
But not only that, but this game, you literally create your own character. There's classes you choose from, and then you just go through the story.
Oh.
And the events change throughout the story depending on your choices and stuff like that.
That sounds cool.
If they live up to what they're saying, then I'm pretty sure this will be one of the greatest RPGs, like I said. Just because of the sheer fact of how much attention they're paying to the source material that's coming from, which was an old fucking game like Dungeons and Dragons.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cyberpunk.
Like, what do you play as though?
Classics.
There's different class. I can't remember what all the
The
classes.
police are that thing. Oh,
Don't
wait,
worry.
not that.
Don't worry. This is all in the future.
Dude, if it looks, I hope it looks.
I'm pretty sure it will.
I hope it looks like fucking Blade Runner, dude. Oh my god.
Oh, or is that you?
No. So nobody here is you. I'm telling you, like you create your own character depending on a class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you go in through the story pretty much however you want to. You can choose, I guess, a cop. You can be a cop. I think there's like people called like daydreamers or something like that.
Daydreamers.
And they're like the crackheads. So there's things in Cyberpunk where you can have other people's memories, like Blade Runner.
That's
You have
cool.
them implanted in your head,
Wow.
and people get addicted to it.
Wow.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah, it's if they live up,
Coming when it's ready.
and it sounds like it's gonna be ready in a few years.
That's
I give it
cool.
either late next year or early in 2020.
Damn.
And it's running on CD Projekt Red's
2020.
Red 4
I can't
engine.
believe we're almost close to 2020.
Yeah.
That's
Jesus Christ, that is so cool.
Yeah, so it's running on their new engine too, the Red Engine 4. It's an upgrade from Witcher 3's Red Engine 3.
Wow.
So it's going to look even better.
Well, shit.
We're living in the future, boys.
Yeah.
Literally.
But I think that should sum up this episode. We talked about all these gaming stuffs and meme stuff for quite a long time.
Mostly gaming.
I want
mostly
Spider-Man.
Me too.
I want pictures of him fucking a cookie jar.
Alright, cut the video. That's it.
We're done.
Hope you all enjoyed. We wait until the next episode because we don't know what the fuck's gonna happen in the next episode.
Bye, guys.
But yeah, hope you all enjoyed.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.